Recently, I've been having a couple of issues with trying to just stay motivated, stay focused on my goals, and you know, I've been taught by myself through the past year that I should be more ambitious. I should aim further. I should aim higher, so that as the popular saying, if you shoot for the moon, you land amongst the stars. And I try to do that, but then it just gets so overwhelming. And I know that's somewhat of a weak trait, I know, but I need to try and get over it somehow. Like, I'll set a goal for like 7 days of monk mode, okay, and the variables that I add, the variable is the three main things, which is 10 minutes of meditation, 45 minutes of exercise, and no weed, alcohol, which is of course too easy. But the variables that I add for myself to challenge myself, I challenge myself, but then I fail. So that the part where I'm trying to challenge myself doesn't really work, and that's frustrating and that's demotivating, etc., etc. But I was not journaling. I was just sitting in silence for some time, staring at a wall almost, and I was like, I need to do something which will keep me motivated, which will keep the momentum going from all of my goals, for all my goals. And I decided that I need to start afresh. I need to keep making more content, like keep, because this is just sort of an accountability thing. If I say something onto here, there is no way that I'm going to actually back out, because regardless of whether or not I have an audience right now, there's still something that I'm committing to publicly. And there's imaginary people who will eventually come, who I will be accountable to whom I've made a promise that I will adhere to all these goals. So I'm going to make a couple of just small goals for myself, which I can do every single day. So it's based on my priority. So my priority could be my top three, top two. I'll do top three priorities. Okay, if in diminishing priority. So let's say 100% is all of my priority, which is, I mean, having three priorities is in itself ironic, because in the book Essentialism, Greg McKeown talks about how the word priority itself comes from a Latin term or something, which means one, almost. So let's take 100% as being all of the energy that I'm gonna spend on my priority tasks. Let's take three main goals for this. The first goal would be to grow this channel, of course, which will, goal number one is to grow YouTube, which should approximately be like 40% of my time slash energy should be spent in committing to YouTube related tasks, because I'm slowly but surely getting consistent with this as well. So first priority would be grow YouTube, which takes about like 40% of my energy and time. And the tasks that I would assign to myself would be to record more, record every day. It does not matter what it is that I'm recording, if it's myself, if it's just a tiny montage which I can play, if it's me in the gym, if it's me journaling, whatever it might be. I need to record something which can be useful for YouTube, or it can be even writing scripts. Record every day, script, ideas, journaling. Usually I don't script at all. I think it's obvious from the way that I am in these videos that I don't script at all. I just come up with an idea and I use that to run throughout the course of the video, and that is what I do. But I think I should script a bit more often, so that my videos can have a bit more structure, a bit more just coherence to them. I feel like coherence is a bit lacking in all of my videos, so that is one thing that I should focus on, coherence aspect. Apart from, I think these two are the main things. Just write down ideas, record, write down and record. I don't need to overcomplicate the process. It just gets too much in my head where it's somewhat of a monkey brain, and the monkey brain just switches from things constantly in this modern era of working and thinking and being a thought worker, according to Cal Newport. So that's too much for my monkey brain to handle. So I'll just script and record. Those are the two main things that I should be doing. This is the first priority. My second out of three priorities is my college work. My college work is, I'm a first year at college right now, and I have assignments, deadlines, presentations, all of that. So I need to make sure that I am not falling behind on any of those, and so that the last minute stress that I faced in the last semester does not need to be faced again if I'm just on time with everything. So this would be college work, would consist of being on time with presentations and revising every single day. I think these two main tasks which I could just assign myself on a daily basis would really just propel myself to not be burnt out at the end of the semester, where I just have to cram everything into one whole week where I'm just studying for the examinations. No, I can't do that. I need to be a bit more responsible with my academics. So I will be revising every day, and the college work will take another 40% of my time and energy, and the remaining 20% will be, of course, the gym, where I want to compete in a powerlifting competition. So it will be practice compound movements, practicing compound movement technique for at least 3 weeks. 3 weeks of compound movement technique practice until the fourth week, where I'm currently on a bulk. I have eaten more, therefore weight has increased, where I can attempt a PR after every 4 weeks. And this has to be complicated a bit more, because my monkey brain is proficient in gym related activities. So even if I complicate this or just add a bit more layers to it, I wouldn't mind. So this would be practice compound movement. 3 weeks would be technique. Fourth week would be just the PR attempt, right? And apart from this, during the 3 weeks where I'm practicing my technique, it would be 75 to 80% of my 1 rep max, which I am attempting to rep at RPE 7. So that will be my main thing. Inside the gym, that would be my main goal, and outside the gym it would be to just clean bulk all up until June. I'm clean bulking until June. I recently decided that instead of a weight based approach, I should take a time based approach, where I'll bulk till June. I'll be on prep till then, and at that time I will see in what weight class I can get into, and at that point I'll compete around July, August. So that I am currently without a coach, but I think I can manage for my first. I'm not really keeping any expectations to win or anything, but I do want to win. So the basics is what I'll focus on, to just have a strong foundation based on which I can compete well. At least just not make a fool of myself with bad technique and bad form and everything. So that's my main thing. For growing YouTube, it'll be recording every day, scripting every day. For college work, it'll be being on time with my presentations and assignments and revising every single day what is being done in college. And for the gym, it'll be practicing compound movements for until June, where 3 weeks I'm focusing on the technique and form, and on the fourth week I'm attempting a PR. And that for the 3 weeks I'm gonna be repping like 75 to 80% of my one rep max at RP 7, and this entire time I'm gonna be clean bulking. So, me doing this right now is almost, not almost, it is definitely one of these things that I'm doing. I am recording myself without a script, but still recording myself. I have something in mind, I have built something, I have simplified a system to just achieve all my goals, and the main actionable steps have also been laid down here. And of course, like, these three are the main things which will take up most of my working time. Apart from this, the time where I have my miscellaneous activities, that is where I will, fix all the other stuff, like just taking care of myself outside of the gym, taking care of people around me, making sure everything is organized, and etc. etc. Now I have to go to the gym. I'll get a pre-workout meal in, which is French toast with fruits and honey. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.